What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of True Sports with MK. I'm your host, yours truly, MK, and we are back with another video. First things first, please like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. I know I've been away for a minute, but you already know the drill. You gotta like and subscribe. As well, sidebar, a lot of people have been subscribing to the old YouTube channel. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. I just activated that last YouTube channel. I got locked out of that one, so I couldn't post or couldn't do anything on that channel. So that's why we had to start this one. So please like and subscribe to this channel. This channel here. Subscribe to this one right here. No other ones. This is the only True Sports with MK on YouTube. So make sure y'all like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Now, like I stated before, I know I have been gone for a minute. And if you have been like me, a sports fanatic, if you've been watching the playoffs, then you know it's been so interesting. It's been so much going on. Now, I'm not going to talk too much about everybody who got eliminated. I'm going to talk a little bit about that because I can't believe KD got swept like that. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about that. And then we go get into what's going on now, because what's going on now is straight heat and fire. I don't know who go do it, but somebody about to take it, and I don't know who it's going to be. Now, like I stated, KD and the Brooklyn Nets got swept. I don't know what happened. I don't know how Kyrie ended up letting that happen. Man, you ain't played the whole season. Come on, what's going on here? Like, you ain't playing no games. I don't understand how you came like that. Like, you could have came better. And KD, you playing like you just don't care. Like, you just saying, hey, I'm out here. You let Jason Tatum play lockdown defense on you and score buckets on you as well. Come on, you got to do better. You got to do better. Because I came in looking at the Boston Celtics as the underdogs. So I'm like, you got a healthy Kyrie coming out. Then you got KD who's a little bit healthy. You know, he back playing. You feel me? So he out here can score. He's MVP of the playoffs. Come on now, like, what you doing out here? I don't know what happened. You got cold feet, and I have to give tremendous props to Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics because they played lockdown defense on them the whole game. He scored. He barely got hot that whole series. Like, he barely had a game where you like, okay, you prove something even though y'all lost. He didn't even give me that. So I don't know what happened with him. So tremendous props to Jason Tatum, as well as they got the defensive player of the year on their team. So you know Marcus Smart was going to play that lockdown D. They not getting out of here in the first round. They swept y'all. And that is sad to say, but y'all got to go. Now, I don't know what the Brooklyn Nets go do in this offseason, but they need to do something because what they did in that series, that ain't it. That ain't it. Then we got Atlanta and Miami. Atlanta, now, I had faith in y'all, but Miami, Jimmy Butler, he came like, get out of here. Like, he threw y'all like a rag doll around the court. Like, y'all had that one game, and that was like, okay, you thought y'all was going to do something. Thought it, but it didn't happen. Defense was on fire that whole series, as well as Trae Young can't do it by himself. And Collinson, he wasn't doing nothing either. It was like he didn't have anyone out there to really help him out on the court, except for that rookie. I can't think of his name right now, but I will post his name down below once I figure out his name. But he came out and he played good throughout the whole series. He gave them a fighting chance, but no one else on the team helped them, which is why they were out of there, sad to say. And now you know who I got to talk about. We just talked about him a couple videos ago. Ja Morant. He came in that series going crazy. Minnesota, what y'all go do? Y'all all mouthing nothing else. I don't have nothing else to say about Minnesota. You, Patrick Beverly, you wonder why no one gives you credit as a point guard like they give it to Russell Westbrook or Chris Paul. That is the reason why, Mr. Patrick Beverly. You are all mouth but no action. You make it to the playoffs your whole career, that is great. But your actions and the way you play as an athlete is horrible. You get a technical foul and you clap about it in the playoffs? Okay, you could do that maybe in the regular season. Who cares? But you're in the playoffs. Why are you locked down on that kitty BS with, trying to get the crowd and antagonizing people? Be locked down on the game because y'all about to get out of here, what y'all did, and y'all want to do Ja dance. He did it right back on y'all. Get out of here. Enough talk about Minnesota. Ja, you did your thing with that one. Now, it's sad to say, though, that Ja may be out for the rest of the playoff series, which I feel like they already called it. But it's sad. It's really sad to see because he worked so hard to get his team here now, and they showed out last night by playing a great game. Blew Golden State out. Like even Golden State had to just, hey, whoop that tricks, get along with it, because it's like that's a blowout. We gotta move past this because we still up. They still win or go home right now. So we really ain't got too much to worry about going into game 5. Oh no, game 6. I'm sorry, going into game 6 is because like we up. You know, we y'all the ones sweating right now. All we gotta do is win this game. If we don't, okay, we going in game 7, and that's that. The strong one take it. You feel me? I feel like the Grizzlies, they have to tighten up. And that blowout, okay, that was good, but you still got 2 more games you got to win. All the cheering and excitement, they do too much of that. I feel like you guys. I understand you guys are happy. You guys are moving forward. You blew them out, but you are still down, and you still have a lot of games to play. Like you can't get too excited about these blowout games because these are vets. These are two-time champions. Like they ain't nobody to play with. Like I understand y'all excited, but y'all gotta calm down and stay focused. And that's one thing they need to come into game 6 being focused and ready because they not in their hometown. Whoop that trick ain't playing in the background. They by themselves right now, so they gotta come in here and go and be focused, especially with their star player on the bench. But good thing they got Steven Adams back. He puts a tremendous he plays a tremendous part on the court, which I'm glad to see him out there now because he spreads out the floor and brings in that offensive rebounds and that defense. So it's good to see him out there. And I really hope they go to a game 7 because I want to see them go head to head and really take it all the way. So I want to see a game 7 for sure. But I'm hoping it will be very interesting. I'm not saying who I feel like is gonna win because I don't really know. We just go have to see because even though Memphis don't got Ja, they still got something over there that can tap Golden State and may kick them out of there. So I'm gonna keep y'all posted and I'm gonna keep tuning in to that because I would love to see who gonna come out of that series. And then we got Boston and the Milwaukee Bucks. Now that series last night, I really thought Boston had it. Fourth quarter, Milwaukee just came back and just took it. I said, "What happened?" Like I looked at the score, they was up. Next thing you know, it say Milwaukee up and they won the game. I'm like, "Wow, that is ridiculous." So I feel like right now Jason Tatum, as well as Marcus Smart, Jalen Brown, they all gotta tighten up and come in game 6. Like focus. Cause y'all lost. That was supposed to be your game. Y'all was supposed to take that lead right now. I really feel like Boston was supposed to win that game, and it slipped up. It slipped from under them. Like they worked so hard, and at the end, it went away. So I feel like game 6, they're gonna have to come in and fight hard to try to get ahead of this and make it a game 7 because Milwaukee. They're not the team to sleep on. They're the reigning champs. You can't sleep on them. You never know what Giannis can do on that court. And it's sad that Chris Middleton is out because I feel like if he was in, it probably won't be a game 7 if he was playing. Just because he brings that offensive that they need sometimes because sometimes they double team Antetokounmpo in the paint where you can't even get to him. So I feel like he's that offensive player that can score and come in clutch when it's time to get a bucket. So it's sad to say that he's out right now, but he may come in game 7 if it comes to a game 7. So we go keep looking in on that as well as Jalen Brown has been going crazy. Last night from the three, he had the hot hand that whole game. I feel like they're gonna have to depend on him next game. And with the Boston Celtics, they have such a offensive dynamic duo with Jalen Brown and Jason Tatum, as well as sometimes Marcus Smart. He can score as well. They all can score, which makes the defense have to always look over their shoulder to see who's open to make sure they're not getting the ball. So it's a lot of defense that the Milwaukee Bucks have to play on them. And the question is, will they be able to do that? the remainder of this series. We're going to keep looking out for that. And then you look at that Miami and Philly game. I'm watching that right now as I'm recording this video. But that game now, it's the second quarter. It's kind of neck and neck. Now, you already know Kyle Lowry, he's been out for the last couple games. I don't know what's going on with him. He's been in and out the series like crazy. Like, is you go play or you're not? Come on, Kyle. Get that body right now. Dang. Let's try to get there by game 7 at least. If it makes it there, let's get it together. But Jimmy Butler, he's doing his thing. He's Mr. Buckets out there. You give him the ball, he's going mid range and scoring it or from the three. Now, right now, the mismatch they've been having on him is not great. You know, he's bully balling them the whole way down the court as well as from the mid range shot. So I feel like they have to tighten up on their defense on Jimmy Butler, as well as you got Joel Embiid. He's back, but he's not all the way there yet. I don't feel like he's not playing like he's determined. He's not playing aggressive, and I feel like it's also because of the injuries he's had. Like he's playing with 2 injuries that can really affect you, but he's playing through it. So I know it's a lot on him, but they need him to play aggressive. They need him to come and go into the paint. So I feel like if he doesn't come that hard, they're not gonna beat Miami because Miami's playing defense on him. My man's Iabeo, something like that. He played tremendous defense on him, and he has to step up. Like no one else on that court can check Joel except him. And when he's on the bench, that's when, of course, Joel's probably on the bench. But he's the only one playing that tight defense, keeping him from getting the ball in the paint and making him go out to get the ball or go out to shoot that 3 instead of bringing it into the paint. So they're playing lockdown defense on him, and that's all because of their center, Adebayo. One of those, G. is one of them. But yeah, and then you also got to look at James Harden. Like James Harden, you go step up, what you go do? Like, come on. Like, he's not playing like he's in the playoffs and he's trying to win it. Like, I don't feel like I see James Harden from Houston. We need James Harden from Houston if Philly go do anything. We need James Harden step back, whipping it up. We need all that right now. And I don't feel like he giving that. And until he gives that, Philly go be right where they at, struggling to get a win, and Miami is no team to sleep on as well. There's someone that's gonna come out and fight and be determined to win. So they have to tighten up on the defense because right now Miami is looking like my team that's gonna come out in that series. Now I'm gonna say something on that one because I can see the who wants it, who don't want it, just based on how the series is going. And I feel like Miami wants it more, and they proven that to me. Philly hasn't showed me that yet, and I know Philly can do it. They just not doing it yet. So until then, I'm rocking with Miami. That's who I got my money on for that series. Then we got the Mavericks versus Phoenix. Now I really feel like Phoenix is just toying and playing with the Mavericks right now. I've been felt like they would have swept them already throughout this series, but the Mavericks are fighting. Luka, he said he's not going out without a fight. He's coming and he's trying to beat them. He's trying to beat Chris Paul and Devin Booker. I honestly feel like Phoenix is gonna win this series. I don't feel like the Mavericks are gonna beat Chris Paul and Devin Booker. Chris Paul is in his zone. He's in his playoff zone. He wants that ring. He's coming from revenge. Y'all beat me this year. Shame on me. So that's the mode I feel like Chris Paul is in. You can't beat me this year. Like if I lose, it's on me. I can't blame nobody. It's on me. I feel like that's what he's in. So he's trying to win it. Y'all see he went 14 from 14 last game. Like what? You ain't missed nothing. And how old are you? What season are you in? Come on now. You can't tell me he not trying to get a ring. And if he don't get a ring, I'm gonna be devastated. But my predicament, I'm gonna say it now, it may change after this series, but I feel like it's gonna be Miami and Phoenix in the finals. That's my predicament, and I feel like I'm gonna stick to that. I feel like if it's not that, then it's gonna be a rematch of last year's finals, and that would be kind of boring. I don't want to see that again. So I hope Phoenix does beat Mavericks, which I feel like they will. But like I stated, Luka, he's coming through. Like he's a cocky little youngster. You feel me? He's gonna do that step back and shoot it from the three and try to get it in there as well as he's gonna take it in the paint. Now I feel like once he has that defender on him, like Cam Payne on him, or even maybe Chris Paul, he go bully ball y'all. He go take it in there and he go do y'all dirty. And they got to get that defender on him that's gonna tie him out the remainder of the game and have him on lockdown. And once they do that, they'll for sure win the next game. It probably won't even be a game 7. They probably may take it in game 6. That's my predicament. I'm highly confident in my boy Chris Paul as well as Devin Booker. I feel like they both go they coming for that ring. So everybody y'all look out and hold me to that. Hold me to that. If y'all want to make any bets about this, just drop it down below in the comments and I'll drop my cash at when y'all pay me up. You feel me? But I'm gonna wrap this episode up. Please like and subscribe. I'm sorry I've been gone, but I'm back and I promise I'm not stopping. I be having a little delays and everything, but I'm not stopping. I'm coming with the content and I'm giving it all to y'all. But make sure y'all like and subscribe. I'm your host, MK, and I'm out this thing.